Guys of Reddit. Is post-nut clarity a real thing? What is it like? It's like walking in on yourself. Holy speep, you figured it out. It's kinda like magic tbh. The second you come, your whole thought process changes. This is so hot. Nut, what am I jerking off to? Jesus Christ, I am disappointed in myself. Followed by embarrassingly closing 28 tabs. It gets your mind off girls so you can study. Study. No. No. I've seen this work. I had a male roommate who was so damn tense about some upcoming exams. He tried to relax by listening to music, going for a walk, even stealing some of my tea. He just wouldn't relax. And it was driving me crazy. So I told him to just go to his room and jack off. Either it works or it doesn't. But at least he'll stop bothering me for 20 minutes. It was just what he needed. He was much more calm, relaxed, and could focus on his studying more. It's like a pressure relief valve. As soon as it's been all realized, you don't feel horny anymore. Best way I've described it is take in a deep breath and hold it until you're uncomfortable. Then let it all out. Once you do that, you'll go from frantic to relief to why did I just do that? That's post-nut clarity. It's the difference between going to the grocery store hungry versus not hungry. Exactly this. It isn't that you're suddenly smart and wise. It's that you're suddenly not being driven by a hunger that makes you an idiot. Closest way I can describe it is going from starving to stuffed while mid-bite in your meal. It's honestly kind of scary how quickly your state of mind changes. Just goes to show how much your hormones/brain chemistry actually control you. It's like you go from just animalistic urges and wanting to peep something, to wanting to take a nap in the blink of an eye. It'll make you look upon the very kinks you were just vying online with disgust and shame. It'll make you want to call and apologize to your 8th grade history teacher for screwing around so much during class. Me pre-nut. I gotta buy an Oculus Rift. I gotta try VR Peep. It's only $400. Me post-nut. What have I done? And that's the story of how I got an Oculus Rift. So should we get one? Before, dang, I miss her a lot. After, she isn't right for me though. 20 minutes later, dang, I miss her a lot. 10 minutes later, nah, I don't. Look at Mr. 10 minutes over here. Bragging on the internet. It is real. It feels like, what did I just do? Now I gotta get rid of this body. Haul up. Hole up. It's more like being very horny clouds your judgment. When you come, that's all gone in a flash and you're back to normal. It's a sudden change in brain chemistry that does it. Yes. It sometimes even happens before I nut and I just look at the peep and think, why am I masturbating to this? This is disgusting. Mid-nut clarity. The worst kind. When there's a black spot on the screen and you see your reflection. The only way I can get off. Pre-nut. I need these 15 tabs open. Once I finish, I'm going to keep going and watch each of these. I'm gonna quit my job and just nut non-stop forever. Post-nut. Well, that was just silly. Why did I waste 20 minutes curating those? Not gonna do that again. 6 hours later. Damn it. Trill shift ton. Trill shift nut. When horny AF. I need to DM my ex. She is so hot. And she is not so toxic after all. After rubbing one out. F that bitch. I deserve better. It's the realization that your kinks you're getting off on are really, really weird. Makes you wonder how you got here in the first place. Pre-nut me. Yeah, this is hot. Post-nut me. What am I watching? It gets hotter and hotter the closer you are to nutting. Then all of a sudden it's degenerate filth and you close the tab as quickly as you searched it up. Then you sit there and wonder about if you should seek help or something for the weird speep you just watched. Decide against it. Rinse and repeat. Sometimes as soon as later that day. Later that hour. Later that minute. It's 100% real. It's the difference between oh yeah this is a totally reasonable rate for this OnlyFans account to see this girl. And why would anyone pay money for any OnlyFans account? Or the difference between I should call my ex dash. We've both grown and changed and I'm sure things would be different this time. And WTF no. That bitch was crazy. What was I thinking? Pre-nut. This is the hottest thing I've ever seen. Post-nut. This is kind gross, why did I watch this? I experience post-nut clarity as a woman. The things I think about when I'm at my most aroused are disgusting and as soon as I climax I'm turned off by my own imagination. It's like when you go to Subway when you're really hungry and by the end of your sandwich you can't even imagine why you made this decision. Yes. But it doesn't last very long. So. Like everyone says. You're super horny and all you can think of is big butts and sweet thick thighs and beautiful breasts. Then. Immediately after nutting. It's like. Oh, I need to get my taxes done by the end of next week. And I've been meaning to clear out all that speep behind the garage, shouldn't take more than an hour or two. And when I remodel this kitchen I'm going with antique white cabinets and light-colored countertops to offset the dark tile on the floor. So all this stuff starts rushing through your head. But by the time you actually try to do any of that stuff, you're already horny again and the whole cycle repeats itself. At least. That's how it is for me. It's real. Pre-nut this peep isn't too disgusting. I can get off to this. Post-nut I'm atheist but damn I need to go to church to cleanse my soul. Very real. I will be browsing escort sites. Getting worked up convincing myself I should call. I'm not in a position financially to be spending $200 to $300 like that. As soon as I nut there is a sense of relief that I didn't call. What a waste it would have been. Every damn day. It's the sudden sharp loss of unusual desire. It does not interfere with my feelings of love or tenderness towards my partner. It can feel luxurious and relaxing and wonderful. Best way to describe it? Pre. They're step-siblings. Post. They're step-siblings. Do guys get post-nut clarity, as in feelings of disgust, shame or regret, after sleeping with their girlfriends? No way. I had casual peep once and never again, and that was the only time I had that with a real person. Suddenly it was like, who is this naked stranger in my bed and why are they sweaty? With actual partners all that changes is that I'm suddenly not aroused anymore. Which just means I want to cuddle / talk / sleep with them, as in actual sleep. It's a lot of serotonin. I think it's a bit of a misnomer. It's more of a pre-nut fog. LPT. Guys. Rub one out before the date so your mind isn't clouded with wanting to get some and instead is focused on actually getting to know the person. Anyone who has ever had peep with a guy where he was totally into you until the second he came knows that it's real. Bruce Banner walking through the city and seeing what the Hulk has done to it. You start to analyze everything more thoroughly. Also you are low-key disgusted by yourself after the deed.